10 years ago, Russia built a border wall, too. Here's the story. Since the fall of the Berlin Wall in 1989, the number of new border walls across the globe has risen from 15 to around 70. Intractable conflicts, the global war on terrorism, and populist cries to take control of our borders have fueled the construction of concrete walls, barriers and barbed wire fences. Border walls are compelling visual symbols, whether or not they actually keep people out. But what do these walls actually symbolize? Here are some key takeaways from a contested border project within the country of Georgia. A border wall is a material proclamation of power and control. Border walls, one scholar argues, entice us to misrecognize their height and strength as an index of sovereignty, safety, certainty, a line that distinguishes us from them. The act of drawing a line appeals to populist politicians such as President Trump. But border walls are violent impositions to those whose lives are disrupted or restricted, or whose property is dissected. Concrete and barbed wire can signify state tyranny. The Cold War in Europe, after all, was symbolized by the Iron Curtain in the Berlin Wall. Border walls defined the geographic limits of the free world. Recall President Ronald Reagan's famous challenge to Soviet leadership in Berlin in June 1987, "Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall." In the small South Caucasus state of Georgia, a widely condemned border construction project provides insight into today's border wall geopolitics. Here's what you need to know. Background on the conflict between Russia and Georgia. In August 2008, Russia and Georgia fought a 5-day war. Afterward, the Russian Federation recognized two breakaway regions of Georgia, Abkhazia and South Ossetia, as independent states. Both are Russian protectorates and host Russian bases. A year later, border guards from Russia and South Ossetia, following mostly a 1984 Soviet General Staff map, began constructing a fence to demarcate what they termed an international border with Georgia. European Union officials, part of a monitoring mission sent to Georgia after the war, coined the word borderization to describe the construction of physical barriers to free movement along a disputed territorial line to simulate an international border.